Hello, it's Jen with Feral Tarot, and I'm here to do the Monday reading, collective reading. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This reading is for everybody. You might find that it don't resonate. That's okay. There are other readings in my playlist, and there are other readers on YouTube that you can try. Only take what makes sense for your life. Leave the rest. I believe I'm going to do a Celtic cross, and we'll see how that goes. Hope everyone is doing well. I do appreciate all the support. Actually, we'll start off. There are links in there are links in the box below the video. If you're interested in getting a private reading or purchasing oracle decks that I've designed, or checking out your birth chart. Also, there's a link to my Facebook artist page if that interests you. So before I started this, I was just kind of sitting in silence and doing the dishes and kind of just meditating. And I kept hearing there's a storm coming. So where I'm at, it's kind of cloudy, but it doesn't look like a storm is coming. So that might be just kind of a preemptive heads up that something is coming. I want to get a few oracle. This is the FeralSpirit Soul Care deck, and I want to get a few of these before we begin. This is, like I said, just a general reading. What comes out, comes out. My goal is to have this be kind of more hopeful. Kind of wandering off there. I mean, I'm naturally drifty. Alright, let's get some oracle deck. Thank you, God, for helping those of us who need this message. Please help guide us. Whoever needs this. This is a general message for the collective. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Alright, let's get into it. First one out. We have closed-minded. So perhaps you are closed-minded about something. Or someone around you is closed-minded. Aries, ooh, interesting. First house, Mars energy. It also represents our head and our self. So you definitely could be closed-minded, kind of hard-headed perhaps. One more, thank you. Root chakra. So, somebody could be closed-minded about the current situation, and that is okay. Obviously, if you keep a more open mind, you will find more opportunities. Somebody's birthday could be in April or coming up here soon. Very interesting. Root chakra, that's our stability. That's our home comforts. That's where we feel secure in not only ourselves, but also in our environments. Alright, let's see what we can get here. Normally I don't do the triple cut, but it felt right. Alright, so Celtic cross. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. What do we need to know right now for whoever needs this? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Okay, so starting out, we have the Eight of Wands. Current energy, you might be communicating back and forth. There's travel indicated. What is the current obstacle with this forward movement? This is swift moving energy, like communication, travel, also just forward movement. What's the obstacle here that we're looking at? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Let's see. Okay, so the obstacle, Five Swords. That is some sort of conflict. It's also, it's a conflict, but it's an underhanded win. So somebody could be feeling defeated, and that's maybe why they're closed-minded about something. Okay, so what is on our mind? We got two. Ace of Cups. That is an emotional new beginning. With the Hierophant, perhaps you have some sort of commitment you're closed off to or closed-minded about. Perhaps you're just not ready. This 8 of Wands and this 5 of Swords, it's giving me kind of shady energy. It's like moving forward. Judgment at the root of the reading here. So that is judgment being called on a situation. Now, with the Hierophant here, that is higher institutions. That's marriage, college, hospitals, or, you know, large organizations. But also for me, that is representing God in the tarot. So we have this emotional new beginning that is going towards a commitment. That's what's on your mind, but at the root of things is some sort of judgment. Now this is like a reckoning. I also heard resurrection. Okay, where are we coming from in the past? Let's see here. Yeah, I feel like somebody's really conflicted. 3 of Wands, that's a card of waiting. It could also be arrivals, departures. Let's see if we can move these. Let's see if we can get some more space. This is kind of throwing me off. Something feels off. It's that 8 of Wands, 5 of Swords energy. Somebody's trying to make a decision here, but they're very conflicted about it, and they've been sitting on it for a while. I really feel like this closed-minded aspect isn't helping any. We have the King of Swords. I'll call signs here in a minute, but that's an energy of somebody really thinking about something, thinking about logistics of something, perhaps even communicating the logistics of the situation. Thank you, God. All right, so for our environment, we have the Emperor. So that is somebody, it could be a parent, but it's somebody in charge. It's somebody that's taking assertive, decisive action. You know, male or female, doesn't matter gender. This is all energy. So we do have masculine energy out here, very strong masculine energy. And it's someone's thinking about taking this action, this decision. Like I said, they're very conflicted about it. Their feelings seem to be involved. There's like a glimmer of hope, and then it feels like it just gets shut down. Strong Aries energy. All right, so we have we have the 9 of Swords. So people see what I'm getting so far is on the outside, it looks like in charge of things, but internally there's this extremely like hard time going on. 6 of Cups and the unfounded fears, hopes, and dreams. That's a soulmate connection. That is nostalgia for the past. Could also represent innocence of some kind. Somebody's really, I think somebody's looking at some sort of connection here, and how it includes them. I mean, literally, the King of Swords is looking at the 6 of Cups. Potential outcome. We'll get clarifiers on all these. Potential outcome. Wow, we got the Empress. So cards are really kind of worn. It's my favorite deck. So there's definitely 2 people here. 4 swords on the bottom, which is rest, recuperation, healing. Also putting something to rest, literally. Could be this conflict. As far as signs go, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, strong Aries. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, strong Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I think I already said that. Strong Scorpio. There's no pentacles here. This is all action, thoughts, and feelings. So yeah, I feel like somebody is definitely, really what I'm inclined to do is rearrange like all this. It feels so cluttered. So cluttered. So, and I mean, that could be what you're feeling you need to do, is rearrange some things. Somebody's definitely, they're anxious. They're looking at this connection involving a counterpart, or it could even be you with you trying to figure out how to get through this movement that there is some sort of conflict involving. Like, I feel like your mind's in the right spot as far as feelings go, if this is resonating for you. And outwardly, you have your shit together. Inwardly, you're very anxious, having a very hard time. And there's definitely this pause here. It's like waiting to take action because you're thinking about things. Could also definitely be somebody communicating, and they're nervous about communicating. They've made a decision with Judgment here. We're going to get some clarification because it's like it was stalled because of this closed-minded energy involving security of some sort. You know, and I mean, when we put our feelings involved and commit to something, there is definitely all the aspects of security coming into mind, you know, like where we're going to live, what we're going to do, or what we're going to do for work. And I can see that here. This could also be somebody wanting to take action to commit to something that normally they're the giver, and it looks like that there is some sort of receiving. It's like role reversal I just heard. So I would definitely expect some sort of forward movement. Somebody's perhaps might communicate to you how they're feeling about the connection, how they're conflicted. All right, why is the Eight of Wands, Five of Swords here? Tell us more about this energy, please. Thank you. All right, so we have the Three of Cups reversed. So currently, I feel like there's just no celebrating. This is not a fun time. Like, I'm coming back to that closed-minded energy. This is not fun. This is, and also this could represent there is no third parties. There's only this option. There's only two. Three of Cups reversed. That is not a fun time, which makes sense with the Eight of Wands and the Five of Swords here. Can we get one more in this Three of Cups reversed, please? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Wow, double Hierophant. So there's definitely a commitment here. There's definitely some sort of higher understanding that somebody is trying to figure out. And it's not fun for them because it's almost like it's spiritually based. Like they're trying to be soul about it. And it's like almost like the outside is weighing them down as to where their soul and the spirit of the situation is very much supportive. Strong Taurus energy. Somebody wants to expand here, but they feel stuck. All right, what's this Ace of Cups and Hierophant about? Wow, okay, so we got repeating energy. This is almost like cycles. You need to get out of your head, whoever this is. Just do something different than what you're doing. Open your mind, for starters. That might help. Look around at your root, your home environment, what you already have. Be grateful for that, definitely. With the Three of Wands, this is somebody, it's on their mind to take this action, to offer, or perhaps if you're not the one offering the cup, then you know, this new start, then this is like, if you're not the one offering, it's like waiting on it to be offered. Strong waiting. Now you could also have, like I said, some sort of incoming. I mean, this could be somebody making their mind up. What's this Judgment about? It's definitely on the root. Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. So they're deciding with it, whoever this is resonating for. The Judgment here is that, you know, being single and independent is kind of like heavy. Like I'd probably do better if I had someone with me or somebody to work with. Now, like I said, this could also be you looking at your setup, right? Your root situation, and yourself, and seeing how you're sitting. And you're like, I have this independence, I have this abundance, but it's also, I have all the burdens to bear with it on my own. Like, Somebody is definitely realizing with Judgment here that being this independent is, like I said, very heavy. But also, this feels like a heavy decision. It feels major. With 2 Hierophants there, oh yeah. And 10 of Wands, this is a heavy decision. That might be why there's this 3 of Wands energy, you know? Seeing, it's like waiting for your ships to come in, right? So there's this rival. Perhaps it was, well, I don't have any energy of unexpected. I just heard, well, that 8 of Wands, that's what caused the conflict. So this communication action, this forward movement was unexpected. This is, it doesn't feel bad. It feels like the aspect of trying to decide what to do is not fun. This is not fun at all for someone, whoever this is resonating for. Okay, so where's this 3 of Wands over here in the past? We're waiting. Oh my God. King of Swords again. That's why I like using different decks. So yeah, we're still thinking. The King of Swords. Now this is somebody communicating all this as well. I can see the communication. I can see the heavy thinking. Wow. Strong Aquarius energy. So like this has to do, this could also do with your social network. I feel like this guy's looking forward, right? Now this could be you. Like I said, it's masculine energy. And masculine energy is, you know, the aspect of action, excuse me, just a driving force. Okay, so this is this feels like a loop, like I was saying. We go from communicating to conflict to waiting to realizing that, you know, yes, I have this abundance, this 9 of Pentacles energy. I have stability. I have independence. This could also be somebody, you know, that runs things on their own, runs their own household. But it's really heavy with the 10 of Wands. That's overwhelming. Now, that is also a 10, so that is coming to an end. I'm really interested to see what this King of Swords is going to do. I feel like this is one person with another person on the outskirts that they are thinking about, looking at. This could also be this feels like teaming up, and it doesn't feel like work. So maybe you're meeting a new friend. I just heard it's not a friend. Okay, well, so it could be a counterpart, like I said, that you have a soul tie with. Wow, okay, so there's just a lot of, it's repetitive energy. There's a commitment on the table here that's causing some sort of mental anguish. It doesn't feel like it's a bad thing. It feels like a lot, there's a heavy choice to be made, and somebody's kind of closed off about it, which is the stalling energy. Strong Aquarian, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, okay, Aries, that open to the High Priestess. So someone's intuition's guiding them here, or somebody that's very spiritual is guiding you here. You or them, put yourself where you fit. So what's this King of Swords in the future going? Like, he's looking at this 6 of Cups, Empress energy, the anxiety, and the Emperor. What is this King of Swords over here doing? Thank you, God. What is this King of Swords over here doing? Wow, even this energy just feels baffling. Like there's a direction, but whether to take a step in that direction or not is the baffling part. Emperor again. Definitely, somebody could have kids here. Let's see what else energy. Somebody could have kids here. Somebody's very logical. They're very much trying to logic this out. They like the comforts of home. They're not playing around. Actually, if anything, they're very conflicted, and it's not fun for them, even though this feels like up here on their mind is something that's really enjoyable. And it feels lovely up here until we get down here, and it's like so much weighing out the energy. This definitely could be a married couple trying to decide if they're going to move or not. And one party perhaps could be closed-minded. strong communication. Okay, so there's definitely somebody deciding to take charge. And that is, I mean, the headspace is lining up with the outside. So what is this Emperor down here about? Strong Aries energy. This might happen in April. A final decision perhaps could be made April, May, somewhere in there. What's the Emperor down here about? What's the Emperor on the outside? Our environment. This could also be somebody trying to help guide you, and maybe you're just closed-minded. Four of Pentacles. That's an energy of holding on, holding back. I just heard ferociously. To some sort of belief. My way or the highway? Well, that kind of mentality is very closed-minded. It's not going to get you very far. Six of Wands on the bottom. That's attention. It's victory, triumph. I can see why a storm's coming is because if this energy continues, I'm not even going to kid you, if this energy continues, you're just going to get more Nine of Swords, and then you end up with the Ten of Swords, dicking yourself over. A decision is going to be made here. It has to be made. Like, a choice has to be made, or this is going to end up, I feel like, blowing up in someone's face. Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here, please? Thank you. Queen of Cups reversed. Alright, so Queen of Cups reversed. That is somebody who is super emotional, emotionally unbalanced. They can be manipulative. We had the High Priestess at the cut, but this is someone who isn't intuitive. They're not in touch with their intuition. Their feelings are kind of all over the place. This is somebody who will use their emotions to get what it is they want. There are definitely two. There could be two people here. Wow. Maybe somebody in a relationship long term. It doesn't have to be a marriage, you know. A long term commitment could be years, you know. Somebody here is kind of anxious that somebody might be emotionally manipulating them. Let's get one more on that. So that could be why they're having a hard time. That, or they're caught up in their feelings and they're too much in their head and they're not really, they have an emotional thing that they're trying to be logical about. And I respect that and that makes sense, but also you've got to have, you know, a balance of feelings with logic. Sometimes feelings don't make sense. Why is this Nine of Swords, Queen of Cups reversed here? So we have the Six of Cups reversed. There is a new person and a past person. I just heard this could be an old way of being. Maybe somebody, that's what's causing the conflict, is they're taking this action and they're scared they're going to go back to an old pattern of behavior. Yep, that's it. All right. So that could definitely be why they're holding their line. What is the Six of Cups in the unfounded hopes, fears? Why is the Six of Cups there? Like I said, this is turning into a mess. Hey, you guys see all this? This is crazy. Now, I didn't rearrange it, but... And that could be also why somebody is concerned, you know, with this, if we're moving, let's go back to that storyline. If this is a couple trying to decide if they're going to move, they're worried about their security. You know, are they being logical about it, practical with that Taurus energy? I'm surprised Virgo is not out here. But I definitely feel like this is a change in a home situation. And they could be very just anxious about new. Very anxious about new. So the Six of Cups here is the Hanged Man, which is why we are taking pause for a cause to see if we can get a different perspective. This feels like somebody trying to be open-minded. They're trying to be optimistic while still remaining grounded and practical. Somebody is in this, I feel like they're in this on their own with this Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and the Judgment here. It's like where I'm at, sure, it's stable and it's abundant, but it's heavy. Like, somebody's trying to decide about a long-term commitment. And I don't feel like it's a business one. I'll be so real. I feel like this is something about taking my stuff and putting it with your stuff, and that's scary. So, and that's why I'm just holding back. Somebody's looking at the past. They're trying to look at the past with a different perspective. There's a lot of internal, emotional stuff off balance here. Perhaps also I am picking up now that where it's like in the past, I didn't look at the past. I only looked at the new stuff. As to where if I hit this hangman energy, where I contemplate the past, what did I do wrong in the past? Why is this fear coming up and out, you know, now when I'm offered with this really awesome emotional new beginning and commitment? That could be it as well. Somebody wasn't looking at the past and it was making them anxious and emotionally unbalanced. Now, this could also be somebody really concerned about somebody emotionally manipulating them. That's a new person. They don't know them. Whoever, you know, wherever you fit, if you are this person that's trying to logic all this out, you are in a masculine energy and you are in charge, very much taking a measured approach to this. Somebody could be moving out of their parents. I just heard that. So I don't... That could be what this is as well. Yeah, somebody trying to decide if they want to move out from what they're familiar with and where they're at. You know, being alone is heavy. It's almost like building up the courage. So, all right, why is the Empress here in the potential? Everything's potential. We all have choices. Our choices change the outcomes of things because of the consequences. You know, we have karma, which is consequences of our dharma, our actions. So the potential energy here is this really nurturing, the Empress energy. That's someone that's really nurturing. They're really loving. They're ground. They're all the queens. So loving, nurturing, stable, productive, just really well-rounded, stable individual. So is the Emperor. The Emperor is, you know, a very decisive person, assertive, taking charge. So why is the Empress here? Thank you, God. We have the World. So that is an end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. That is somebody learning the lesson so that it closes out that cycle of lessons. Which is why I think they'd go back. They're looking at this, but they're looking at the past. They're looking at the new, but they're looking at the past to see where previous upset has been. We have the Nine of Cups on the bottom, which is emotional satisfaction. Ooh, excuse me. That's dreams coming true, you know, getting everything. It's like having everything you need. You could have more, but you're quite happy with what you have with the Nine of Cups. She's sitting on a cloud. There's sun in the back. This is someone who is like feeling it. Like good. This change is going to end a cycle for someone. If they can get past the fear and the previous, you know, stuff in the back, there's definitely, there could be a choice between two people. That's another thing I'm picking up. They're just stalling. They're stalling because to make this decision, this is like being on the same level with someone else. Being on the same level with yourself. Balancing out, you know, that Emperor, Empress energy within ourselves, that masculine, feminine energy. So the potential here is the end of cycle of once you know, choose to be in this loving, nurturing. The Empress energy, she creates, you know. If you think, it's like when you give someone an idea, because you can see from the outside, something that might be helpful, and they actually do something with it, and they create something with it. It's a whole new world. Okay. Well, summarize all of this. Definitely somebody stuck in their head. Get out of your head. And I support this Hanged Man Six of Cups energy, because this is somebody hitting pause and looking at a soulmate connection and being balanced about it in their mental space. Now, with this closed-minded energy, I feel like that's attached to this Nine of Swords, Queen of Cups reverse. Perhaps in the past, you know, someone got with someone that was emotionally manipulative and it just didn't go well, and they're not desiring, Six of Cups reverse, they're not desiring the past. They want, you know, something new. There's definitely some sort of travel indicated here, like movement. I believe, you know, if this could be somebody moving house, and they're realizing, you know, that teaming up would be really beneficial, and they have an opportunity to team up with someone here, but they're holding back, holding very much so back. Just at the moment, I mean, I do see, as we move forward, we see the King of Swords and the Emperor. That's, you know, somebody taking a logical, assertive, decisive action, you know, to move this forward. It's just, we got to get through all of this stuff first. We have to have the insight, Hanged Man, to see the difference with the past and the new. Excuse me. This definitely might happen around April, May. Yeah, for sure. Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Pisces, Aquarius, I'm picking up Gemini. Could just be air energy, the thoughts and the communication, the back and forth. Okay, can we get one more for overall? What is the guidance overall here for someone? Wow, Scorpio energy again. Something has to end. Something's going to change permanently. That's the Death card. With the Death card, you know, with endings come new beginnings, but also this is a permanent change. This is, once this decision is made to take this movement forward, World card, and end this cycle. I mean, you can't go back. There is no going back. Yeah. Yeah, there's no going back. So there's going to, the advice here is to end whatever. What are we ending? I guess that'll be more helpful. What are we ending? For those who need it, thank you, God. What is being ended here? Ouch. The Two of Pentacles. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles is an energy of pro and con, weighing things up, getting in alignment. It's like the decision has to, once the decision is made, it ends this juggling energy, this back and forth, this conflict, Five of Wands, this challenging situation. Something's shifting here. Something's changing. A storm is coming. How ominous is that while doing the dishes? All right, let's see. Let's get some clues for whoever this is resonating for. You now, if these aren't your sun sign, right? This could be your moon sign, Venus, Mars, with strong Mars energy here. And Mars energy, you know, is war, conflict, self. It's very much change. I just heard destruction. Death card, Scorpio energy also. So yeah, somebody's this is a huge shift that somebody's really weighing out. Really weighing out. Headphones, could be somebody that uses headphones all the time, or they've heard something, you know, or tuning in with that King of Swords, tuning into their thoughts. Get more clues, please. Thank you, God. Some earrings. Literally more earrings. Somebody is listening for something. Somebody is hearing something, listening for something. Middle. Now, with the clues, take them how I resonate. First name, there's initials in here. There's just little clues. What is that? S, first name, middle name, last name. Have U. So I could be making a U-turn. H. Shh. Shh, we're not going to talk about this. Close my... I'm thinking about it. We're talking about it. October could be relevant, either past or current, past or future. More clues, please. Thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. D. And we have W. We'll get one more for a nice solid 10. There's definitely something closing out here. Perhaps on Thursday. There's that Queen of Cups reversed energy, open enemy. You might have somebody that's not on your side, you know, and you know it, and they don't agree with what you're doing. And they might be pulling on your mind strings. Here, duh. Show up. I'm getting that. I don't know what that's about. Dusk. Don't know what that's about either. Maybe that resonates. Like I said, these are things I just intuitively am hearing from my guides, angels, passed over loved ones. Hammond? That could be someone's last name, middle name. I don't know. Hammond. Schuler? Wow. Okay, I normally don't get names like that. So like I said, you might have been hearing something, or this feels like strongly, I'm really strongly, I don't know if it's just, duh. Like, this should be a no-brainer, but it's becoming a severe brainer, if you know what I mean. Like, somebody's getting caught in their head about this. Nine of Swords energy, the anxiety, a hard time resting. Like, this is really this is messing with someone. I definitely feel like just look at the past, right? Get a different perspective. That closed-minded energy, definitely flip that around and see the differences. Be open to seeing the differences between then energy and now energy. Make sure you give yourself credit where it's due, and see your own progress. I definitely feel like something has to come to an end here. There's the World, the Ten of Wands, Death card. Something has to end for this Ace of Cups to begin. And I think someone knows that. All right, let's get some numbers. For some reason, this is a long one, but you know what? It's worth it. So we have 8, 4s, 2 4s. You might be seeing 4s, synchronicities. So 4, 4, like April 2. I feel like April's going to be a big month for whoever this is resonating for. And I mean, we're almost there. So we have 5, 6, 7. So we have May, July, February. I don't see that out here, but February, something might have happened. July, one more. We have, well, that was a 4, and then it turned to a 6. So there's an escalation of some sort. So we had an 8, but also that 10. You might be seeing 10s, which is, you know, that's usually the divine's way of being like, something has to end, or an ending is coming. And that might be what that warning in the beginning is about, that, you know, that I picked up, that intuitive message of, you know, a storm is coming. I definitely feel like if you don't hit that pause, that death energy, right? And change something here and end this juggling back and forth and then make that emperor decision. That could definitely, like I said, you could get very caught up in your head, very caught up in your feelings, and end up just on a loop chasing your tail with this decision. My advice, pray, meditate. Let's get one of these, actually. We'll get one more. Because overall, what's the soul care advice here? Alpha. Take charge. Make a decision. That's what's going to help. And also, like I said, this might have been unexpected. Embrace the whimsical. So that's the advice I've got for you. I really hope it was helpful. And I do appreciate all the support once again. Yeah, I'm not getting anything else. Many, many blessings till we talk again. Thank you.